We're making Bobby's beef and mushroom casserole. We're gonna start with some beef that I already browned. Get that in there. Kind of get it spread around just for a second. Oops. And now we got some sliced mushrooms we're gonna throw in there with it. I'm gonna add about a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. Gonna do about the same worth of salt. Don't be shy on the seasonings, y'all. And some cracked pepper. All right, so we're gonna let all that saute together, get those mushrooms kind of sauteed on there for a minute.
Dang, it looks nice.
Yeah, so we got the mushrooms all sauteed in there. So now that we got those sauteed, we're gonna add some tomato sauce. We got a can of tomato sauce. Add that in there. And then we got some Worcestershire. Kind of do at your own discretion, however much you like. That's probably good for me. Okay, then we're gonna stir that together. You wanna let that simmer for about 3 minutes or so before we go on to the next little part. All right, so we let that simmer for a few minutes. All right, we're gonna come over here to our mixing bowl. And we got 8 ounces of egg noodles that I already have prepared, ready to go. We're gonna put that in there. Make sure and kind of break it up, make sure it's not all clumpy. Then we're gonna take that mixture that we just made and dump it in there. Just let it pop on in. Looking good. Then just kind of stir that in there together. And then next we're going to take some fire diced and roasted tomatoes. Throw that in there. I'm going to take half of this sharp cheddar shredded cheese. 8 ounces, put that in there. So that's about 1 cup of cheddar cheese. You're going to save the other half for later. We're going to take about a handful of these green onions, kind of at your discretion. Throw it in there. I like green onions, so I'm going to be kind of generous with it. There we go. And then we're going to take how much is it? 8 ounces of sour cream.
Okay.
Just use your spoon to get all the little remainder into there. Alrighty. So we're going to mix all that together. Make sure the noodles and all the other ingredients are just mixed in there nice, and the sour cream. This smells good. All right, so we got that nice and stirred up. We're gonna put this in our 9x13 baking dish here. You got the holidays, you got family coming over soon. This is a great one to cook. It's easy to put together. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna take the second half of that cheese that we had and just put it over the top. Just kind of spread it all around there. There we go, pretty good. All right, so we got the oven preheated at 350. We're gonna take it over there. We're gonna put it in the oven for 30 minutes.
Okay.
This takes 30 minutes, y'all. All right, let's check out Bobby's beef. Ooh. That is looking good, brother.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, nice golden brown on top. All right, let's give this thing a try. Get a look at that.
Look at that.
Whoa. All right, I'm ready to take a bite. I'm hungry, man. I need lunch. Lemon's hungry too, apparently.
She is.
Or thirsty.
Thirsty, yeah. Y'all hear her slopping?
Yo, that is really good. I ain't even lying to you. Gotta try it. We're gonna start with some already cooked spinach casserole. We're gonna put into this bowl here. Okay, then we got 3 cups of shredded chicken. We're gonna also dump in with the tortellini. This is gonna be a simple casserole. You can kind of mix all the ingredients together and then put it into your dish. All right, and then we're gonna do 1 1/4 cup of mayonnaise that we're gonna put in here. So that's about a little over a half of this container. I'm gonna throw in there. All right, let's go ahead and stir these ingredients together for a second. Just get it nice and mixed up in there. Okay, we got that good and mixed up. All right, so now we're gonna take some coarsely chopped up artichoke hearts. We got 2 cans of it, and they're already drained. Go ahead and throw that in there.
Looks so good.
Yeah. So then mix that into it as well. Looking pretty good there. And then last but not least, we got some cheese blend. The main one I wanted was Asiago, but they didn't have any just by itself. But these are also great Italian cheeses, so can't go wrong with that.
More the merrier.
We're gonna do about 6 ounces into the mixture. That's probably good right there. And then just mix that in, make sure it's nice and mixed up. All right, and what I did was, from the artichoke hearts, I put aside a 1/4 cup of the liquid from there, and we're gonna pour that in there to give it a little bit of moisture and flavor. So that's why I didn't just do you don't want all the liquid from the artichoke hearts, but you do want to set aside about a 1/4 cup of it. All right, so here we got our 13 by 9 greased baking dish. We're just gonna dump this baby in there. This is gonna be a hefty casserole. Make sure and spread it all through there. All right, for the last step, you can take the remaining cheese and just sprinkle it over the top. It's gonna get nice and bubbly on the top there. All right, so we got the oven preheated to 350. We're gonna put it in there for 30 minutes, y'all. 30 minutes. And we'll be coming back and it's gonna be looking real good. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow, you smell that?
Oh yeah.
That's some cheesy goodness right there. Man, all right, we're gonna let it cool down and come back and try it. All right, let's give this baby a try. Oh yeah, look at that. This looks so good. Okay, I'll make sure I get everything in there. This is one of the best things I've had. One of the best things we've made on this channel. Y'all want to try this for real. We're gonna start with about 7 cups of egg noodles that are already cooked according to the package instructions. Get that kind of broken up in there. Now that you have that in there, we're gonna add 2 jars of 14-ounce pizza sauce. This is the Pizza Lovers Casserole. Every bit counts. All right. Now that we got that in there, we're gonna take about a pound, a little more than a pound of Italian sausage that we're gonna throw in here. Oh man, it smells good. Okay, we're gonna mix all these ingredients together. It's in the name. All right, so we got 13 by 9 greased baking dish right here. So we're gonna take half of this mixture about half of it to put it on the bottom layer. All right, that's about half. Kind of smooth it over the bottom. We did grease the pan, I think I said that. All right, so we got it nice and smooth on the bottom. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take half of this bag of sharp cheddar, we're gonna sprinkle it over. So I'm gonna pinch it right there. This is 1 cup of shredded cheese that we're doing on this layer. All right, just kind of spread it around. And then we're gonna take half of this bag of 6 ounces of pepperoni. And if you don't like pepperoni, you can leave this part out, or if you want to try another type of meat. But you know, most pizza lovers like pepperoni, so this is the pizza lover's casserole. So just kind of spread it out, about half the pepperonis. Okay, so we got a nice even layer of the pepperonis there. And we're gonna put the other layer on top of that. Okay, so now we're going to take the rest of that cheese and just, the rest of the bag is going to go over the top here. Just spread it, make sure it's nice and even. I did wash my hands, don't worry folks. I'm a sanitary man.
That looks pretty.
All right, and then we'll take the rest of these pepperonis and put them over the top. I personally am a meat lovers fan. I also love supreme pizza. What's y'all's favorite pizza? All right, so we got the oven preheated at 350. We're gonna take this over there and we're gonna put it in there for about 25 to 30 minutes. So we'll come back in 25 to 30 minutes, see how this guy's doing. Ooh, baby, look at this. Ooh, it smells like pizza too. That is wild.
That's perfect.
Man, I cannot wait to try this. All right, we're gonna let it cool down just for a second. I'll come back and try this. All right, let's give it a little try. Nice little bite. Now this is not gonna be the, the tidiest thing. It's just tasty. All right, let's give this a try. Get a little pepperoni, get a little sausage. Come on, Pep. Let's give it a try. Mmm.
That good?
That was really good. Terrific tuna casserole today. We're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna melt that in there. Okay, got some all-purpose flour. We're gonna put 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. We're gonna put it in with the butter. While it's melting, you wanna whisk the flour into the butter for about a minute. See how it's nice and bubbling? That's what you want. You want it to be bubbling like that. Got the whisk? Okay, so next we have 2 cups of whole milk that we're gonna pour into it. We're creating a nice sauce here. It's gonna be a few parts to it. That was 2 cups of whole milk. We have 1 cup of vegetable broth. And then we have 4 ounces of cream cheese, which is a half of a block of cream cheese typically. So dump that in there. Okay, then you want to whisk all this together. And you want to whisk it basically until the cream cheese is melted. So, okay, now that we have that mixed pretty well together, we're going to add half a cup of frozen peas. And then I sauteed 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms and a yellow onion on the oven. I already sauteed these myself. We're going to add that in there as well. I love sauteed onions and mushrooms. So then we're going to mix that in together. We're going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper for seasoning. I got pink salt, which is a little stronger, so you don't need to use as much. And I got real peppercorn here, so I'm putting over the top. But if you got the old-fashioned pepper, that's cool too. Whatever you're working with will work. Okay, now that we have that mixed together, we're gonna put it on simmer here. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna create a little sauce. 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, and then we got some Parmesan. We're gonna also do 2 tablespoons of that. Whisk that together. It has like a really good smell to it. Leave that for a second. Okay, now we're gonna take this bowl here. I have 8 ounces of wide egg noodles that I already cooked in boiling water for about 6 minutes. Already together there. Okay, then we're gonna take that sauce that we made just a minute ago and we're gonna pour it over the noodles. Get it nice mixed in there. Actually, the most important, the star of this whole thing, the tuna. We're gonna pour it in the bowl as well. Real good like. Okay, now you're gonna wanna mix all that together in the bowl. Okay, now that we have that good and stirred in there, we have a greased baking dish that we're gonna throw it into. Woo! Yeah. All right. That we made and put it over the top. Just kind of dust it. Yeah. So you're gonna want to take it and just kind of spread it over the top. Just give it a nice dusting on top. I've got the oven at 350. We're gonna put it in there for 25 minutes. It just takes 25 minutes, folks. So let's put in, we'll come back in 25 minutes and see what's happening. All right, let's take a look. That smells so good. Smells like the Midwest. You would know better than me.
It looks like the Midwest.
Looks like the Midwest, smells like the Midwest. All right. This isn't super hot, so I think I might be safe to try it right now. So it's not the cleanest casserole.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby. All right, let's give it a try. I want to get some of that brown top too.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh man, I smell it all. Y'all, this is truly a terrific tuna casserole. I forgot my words because it was so good. Yeah, this is so good, y'all. 10 out of 10, gotta try it.